excluding Pokemon, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
like I feel like that's like everybody's like starting point, but like we didn't really know until like we found out,
Until we
right?
do.
Right. But I've heard you talk about how Inuyasha was your first anime you ever saw, and DBZ was what really got you hooked.
Yeah.
What was it about like that '90s, early 2000s anime that like truly drew you to anime, bro? Like, what about the like? Was it the style, the way things were done, the stories? Like, what about that early? You know what I'm saying, that '90s, early 2000s anime that really drew you to anime?
It's the look, bro. I tell people this all the time. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a hater. I love all these new animes.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Some of the stories captivate me. Some of the themes, some of the characters got my heart. But people got to remember, I'm an artist first. I'm going to fall in love with what I'm visually looking at. I don't care about the story or the characters. Like, what am I looking at? Does it stimulate me to want to create? Does it make me inspired to draw? Like, that's what I look at first. You know what I'm saying? So the 90s shows always gave me this vibe like, yo, somebody really sat there and sketched this out, drew this out. Line by line, you know, frame by frame, paper by paper, ink by ink, paint by paint, whatever they had to do back then. Or, you know, if you really want to go technical with the animation, shell shading. That's what
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So I was always inspired by how that looked. So when I seen like Yu Hakusho, it's like somebody drew this. I could draw this. That's why I don't want to say I don't feel no connection with a lot of the new animes. When it looks too digital, I don't feel, okay, I want to draw this. I mean, sometimes they'll mix the hand drawing aspect into it that kind of sparks that inspiration as an artist, but the 90s was just strictly that. So Yu Hakusho, just the way it looked, the hair, the eyes. Like, let's be real, the eyes back then was a lot more detailed. We're barely getting animes where the detail, it looks great digital, but this was like the best that hand-drawn man can draw before computers at that time detailed. It was different. And that's really where it comes from, bro. Just looking at that for years inspired me. And then I got into actually watching it, then liking the characters. But for me, it's the art first.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, me and Pete were talking about this maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I was like sitting at home in my like cleaning up with the kids, man. And I put on like some '90s Tokyo lo-fi, right?
Yeah.
And it's a still picture, bro. Like the background for the entire video is just one still picture of this '90s aesthetic drawn female, and it just looks so cold. Like this, it like invokes a certain emotion, a certain feeling.
It just puts you right back to like that childhood. Like I told you,
it's
nostalgia. Like a warm hug, man. Absolutely, man.
But even like for my wife, right, who's not an anime fan, like even her looking at something like that, she's like, yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. Like I obviously, like, she watches some cartoons every now and then here, but she don't rock with anime like that. Like I've gotten her to watch a couple, but like for her, even seeing that type of drawing, that type of aesthetic that it had, like evoked some type of emotion for it. It's just different, bro. So I get it. I get it 100%.
So I get it. It's like, if you're not inspired by that, it's like, I'm gonna just have to question it's just a human being, because creativity, it just looks so good. Like, how can you not like how that looks? You know what I mean? So
exactly.
So we heard that your top 5 was Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Crayon Shin-chan, Kaiju number 8. Now, we noticed that these are primarily old gen anime. I know we just talked about it. Is it due to like nostalgia and art inspiration? But also, if you had to pick your top 3 new gen favorite anime, what would they be?
I'm still standing on Kaiju number 8. I'm a little behind on Solo Leveling, but it's kind of one of those that, like, all right, when I really get the time to sit down and watch it, I think it's going to be up there for me, just because I just like the way it looks too.
Okay.
You know, for you know, the new age digital look, it actually looks fire. Kaiju number 8 looks fire. If I had to put one more in there, new gen. There's a lot of good stuff out there. I want to say I'm starting to like Don too.
Okay.
I wasn't too sure about it at first, but I'm starting to, it's interesting.
It is. It's very interesting. Were you put off by Don by like the first episode or two? Like, did it like kind of throw you off a little bit, or what made you, what was the reason it took you some time to kind of warm up to it?
I didn't get it. You know, I ain't gonna lie, you know, when you like the 90s stuff, you know, it's all just straight. Mindless fighting. Like, we don't even know why we're fighting. We just fight because it's my armor. So it's like, I like that. You know what I mean? But so when I don't see that, I'm like, man, I ain't watching this. But then it's okay, these new animes aren't much about that. They actually have a little bit of substance other than just mindless fighting. The fighting do come in though. But it's like I'm starting to appreciate that, okay, there's a reason, or we're trying to grab you into why they're fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I listen, I get it, because we had a mutual friend of mine, and P's like, tell us about the manga, and I'm like, all right. She's like, but listen, warning, like, you just gotta get past the first 5 chapters. I'm like, All right.
That first
I read that
chapter
first
was
chapter. I was like, bro, what did
crazy.
you say?
I called Joe. I was like, Joe, what is
I'm like, bro, keep
I
reading. Because like once you get past that, bro, like it's such a and it's a really, really good story, in my opinion. Like the characters are great. The story is one of them ones for sure. So but no, I get why I was just very curious what it was. But the hands got it. need them hands.
I know you said that 90s anime like inspired like your art. Are there any new anime that also give you like that same flair that the 90s gave you?
Demon Slayer is a masterpiece.
Talk about it.
I'm not going to
talk about it.
I'll be honest. I'm not the most captivated by the story.
Oh, damn.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Sorry.
That's
we'll take the 50-50.
I think, but if I had to put how I personally feel about it as an anime, like, you know, it's not like, oh, I gotta watch Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I will honestly say I love looking at it. If we talking new gen anime art masterpiece, I love how it looks. There's two things right now that I will always just watch to inspire me: a good Demon Slayer episode or the movies, and the Dragon Ball Broly Super movie. Those are like my two.
Okay.
Like, to me, those, you know, at least in like recent years, just beautiful masterpieces of just, you know, new age digital art, you know, stuff. Now, however, I did not like the Gohan and Piccolo movie.
The superhero,
the Piccolo joint.
Okay, I didn't hate it. I love Dragon Ball, but we just talking visual because people will be taking me the wrong way when I say I hate something. I remember that I'm talking as a visual artist, not just as a fan. I felt like I was playing Fighter Z. I'm watching a movie and I'm just pressing A to continue the whole movie. I'm sorry.
He not lying.
The movie felt like Fighter Z and you're just skipping through the storyline.
It felt like a video game. It absolutely did.
I think even like the way it was drawn, obviously you could tell heavy digital. There's very little hand.
Like nah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for saying that.
They should have just did it. Whoever did the Broly Super movie should have animated that movie.
Man,
so much CGI. The storyline was already just really blasé to me.
But
anyway.
the art for me could have saved it, because now if they had drawn Beast Gohan, Cell Max, and all the other cool, and even Piccolo's new orange form, we call it whatever came up and, you know, transpired in that movie. If we had seen it beautifully drawn and animated and handcrafted like how the Broly movie was, I'm talking Broly movie had some amazing scenes. I'm talking about like when Vegeta went Super Saiyan. You know, when Broly punched him and then, you know, Vegeta was serious. Shit, when Goku went red, like, those animated moments, if that was in superheroes, I think it would have done way better. That's just me personally, though.
Yeah. I agree. We waited on that sale, we waited on that for a good minute. And then when I saw it, I was like, so this is what y'all gave me. This is what y'all gave me.
It's like, bro, y'all just did this, 4 or 5 years ago. All you had to do is just keep the same.
Do the book.
I understand trying new things, but sometimes if it's not broke, you don't
fix it, bro. Listen, and then, bro, you broke it. You ain't trying to fix it. You just broke it.
Oh, you broke it.
This is not the time to be trying things. Stick to what worked. If that movie did excellent, just whoever did. All right, listen, we need you on this movie.
Yeah, like come on.
That's just me though. That's just me.
Yeah.